Yo, what's going on? Delta Neon here, and one of the two new cards released with the Venusaur event was Jigglypuff, which we've done a video on, but we haven't taken a look at Haunter. Mostly because this Haunter is worse than the previous Haunter we had, but why not give it a try, right? So today, I'm going to be showing off Haunter in 3 different decks. First being Haunter Jinx with Farfetch'd, and this is basically a hyper-aggressive deck for Haunter and Gengar. And you basically want to pressure your opponent, build up towards that Gengar, and not let them be able to breathe, right? We got 2 potions, 2 X beads, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, 1 Geo, 1 Sabrina, double Farfetch, Gengar, and Jinx. The next deck we're going to be looking at is basically you have Clefable as a wall, and you build up towards your Gengar. So we have the Gengar line, we have Clefable, then we got potions, 1 X speed, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Research, 2 Sabrina, and 1 Geo. Pretty solid deck. And my personal favorite, the worst deck of them all, but I think it's fun when it works. We have Alakazam Gengar, but not just Gengar EX, we also have regular Gengar, which is not a card you see often because it's not really great, but it has decent HP and an okay attack, but the effect is where it really stands out. And the energy cost, you only need 1 energy, so maybe you're building towards the Alakazam in the back, you just have Ghastly / Haunter tanking while you build up Alakazam, and you pull Gengar, and without any extra energy, you get 20, well, normally you get 20 extra damage, now you just get the guarantee, and they also can't use support, so it's pretty okay. Definitely my favorite deck of them, but it's not a great deck either way. We got 2 Sabrinas, 1 Geo, 2 Professor Research, 2 Pokeballs, 1 X speed. And yeah, that's it for the Gengar decks. Let's see how they perform. Okay, and we're starting off with the simplest one here. We got Clefable Gengar. Let's see what we got. Okay, we get Clefable right away. It would be better if we were going first, actually. Which is not something you typically say, but this is just one of the few decks that doesn't actually mind going first. We got most of the Gengar here. We got Haunter and Gengar. We're just missing the Ghastly. Let's see if we have any luck. We do get Ghastly. It's only a 1 energy commitment to attack here, so we're just going to put the energy on Ghastly while we wait. Might as well. Doesn't make any difference to me. Clefable is pretty solid. It's just one of your standard Marowak, Rapidash. They all have the same attack. 40 damage, 100 HP, right? The only difference is that Rapidash does have the advantage over the other Pokemon like it, because it can attack. But, okay, that was a bad sentence. It has something that the other two don't, being, excuse me, sorry. The fact that it has Blaine. Blaine will increase its damage by 30, which is kind of an insane amount if you really think about it. Not many attacks can get boosted by 30. In fact, no other attack can get boosted by 30, right? We got Gengar right away though, so after next turn we can just Gengar, stop them from being able to use support. It might honestly be worth putting Gengar out in the front, we'll see. We are pretty high HP, so Arcanine doesn't mess with us here. Let's see what they put in the front. Do they just let me take out Growlithe and then they put Arcanine in the front? Looks like they're running the Moltres Arcanine deck, but they didn't get Moltres, so we're gonna put the Gengar down just so they don't use anything crazy on us here. And now I would be sweating if I was my opponent here. They could one-shot my Clefable, but then I just switch in Gengar for free. And even if they don't, I'm gonna switch in Gengar, right? Let's see what they do here. They do put Arcanine up in the front. They couldn't get enough energy to attack, but Gengar comes out and no more support for them, which they haven't used any yet, so that would be no support for the whole game, right? Which means they're kind of in a bit of a weird spot if that happens. But it looks like they're just opting to take Clefable out. Supports are going to be off for the rest of the game, looks like. And with the Giovanni, they're actually going to take themselves out, so they're going to have to retreat here. And I think I will use the Giovanni just to force that retreat. Unless they want to attack and lose, we'll see. Could be the case, right? And we have Gengar, so I'm willing to put Ghastly down now. We just need one step for them, right? We're just gonna attack them here. We're gonna pester them. Do you stay in? I don't think you do. I wager you don't stay in. And then you're kind of screwed either way, right? What can you do? The best is you can do is get Moltres here and then Inferno Dance, get 3 heads. X speed, retreat, go to Charizard next turn, one-shot me. But that's a lot of stars aligning for them to be able to do anything here. And even then, they have to see that play, which is not an easy play to make. Especially, I don't know how high level my opponent is here. I don't know why I said that, but I said it. My opponent has not really made the decisions I would have made so far. And they're thinking a lot here. I wonder what they're thinking. They can't use any supporters, so there's no Sabrina-ing us or anything. There's no Professor Research for them. They just got potions, so they can attack, but that's really not a smart thing to do here. Yeah, there goes Charizard. Here we go. We can't just Sabrina them, but it would be more cruel if we just attack them. What to do, what to do. What to do indeed, right? And this is the strength of Gengar, right? They really don't have a counterplay now. Yep. We just win. Like that. Alright, now we got this kind of aggro deck. We don't know what we're gonna start with. Could be Farfetch, could be Jinx, could be Haunter, Ghastly. Ooh, we get the whole Gengar line. And we're going second, so kind of scary. And we're fighting another fire deck. Interesting. Let's see what happens here. We do get 20 damage right away, right? Ooh, they didn't get anything really, huh? So we get to attack. We're gonna do potentially 50 damage next turn. And if we get that 50 damage, we will be able to KO this Moltres. But if we had the other Haunter, we would guaranteed get the KO. Kinda interesting. They can Inferno Dance though, so let's see if they got any other Pokemon. They did. Is it Charmander? If it's Charmander and they get a couple heads, this could be scary. But we are building up pretty quickly here. Red card would suck, but let's just hope that's not the case, right? Okay, how much energy they get in here? My last opponent didn't get to dance. Yeah. Okay. They get 2, which is not great for us, but we'll hold on. We got Haunter here. Boom, we'll put the second energy here. And we're just gonna surprise attack. Let's see if we get it. We do, so we will be picking up the KO with Gengar next turn. Even if they double potion. Which is the difference. With one potion, they would have been saved. But I guess double potion would save them here. Unless we get Giovanni. Huh? Okay, let's see. Hopefully they don't have research in their hand right now, so we can block them off from doing that. I wonder if they have red card. They do. Okay, okay. Okay. Do we pull Gengar? We have a chance to. The hope's not over yet. And let's see what they do here. They're obviously gonna dance. If they get Charizard, could be scary, right? Charizard could be scary here. Especially if they get like 2 energy. Even 1 energy is kind of scary. They get 1. They get 2. Okay. I wonder if they divvy it up or they put it all on the same one. I would put it all on the same one. They divvy it up. Interesting. We got our second Ghastly and we have Haunter, so I guess we do play it. And let's see if we get Gengar here or not. We do not. Okay. Not really what we want to see. I wonder if it's worth just retreating into Farfetch and attacking. I think it's kind of too late for us to win here. But we will be building up Jinx, I think. I think Farfetch is cope here. We do get heads, so we've done 100 damage here. I mean, that's not nothing. But if they have Zard, we go down, right? And then we lose our big energy investment. But we do get to retaliate with Jinx, which is not 0 damage, right? Okay, they get their other Moltres. Looks like they might retreat into the other Moltres here. That would make sense, I guess. Are they gonna attack, actually? That would be interesting. They do. Okay. Well, we can attack them back, take the KO here. And we do have Haunter, so we can evolve. And now I think it is worth putting Farfetch down. I don't know. We're gonna take the KO here. They're gonna switch in something. I'm not really sure what they switch in. They could have Zard here, which would probably be the end of me. Especially if they have Sabrina. Let's see. They don't switch in Charmeleon, which leads me to believe they don't have Zard yet. We can't Sabrina and Geo in the same turn though, so they're safe even if we Sabrina. We kind of need a Gengar, I guess. But we do 50 damage, so they got 2 turns to get Charizard, basically. Well, if they Infernal Dance and get a good dance here... but they have Charmander. Yeah, we're kind of in a bad spot, I think. I don't know if we can actually win here. I don't know if we can win here. Gengar is nice. But I don't know if it's too late for Gengar now. It might be too late for Gengar. Well... let's see. We're gonna do 50. They would have to retreat into Charizard now, but then we get our energy before they do. But we can't one-shot Zard, right? Dang. Not good. They're gonna have too much energy, so they're gonna be able to win. They win for sure. That was just BM. They didn't even need that. I think they win. Unless they just really don't get their Zard. Which is potentially true. I mean, they're not guaranteed Zard, right? And if they put an energy on that Charmander, they definitely mess up. Okay, well they might, considering how much energy they got. But they don't. Okay. Fair enough. Pokeball's not really what we need here. We can draw another Jinx. That's pretty cool. But yeah, this is kind of bad. Kind of bad. Let's Psychic. We're gonna do some decent damage here. But they just switch here into Charmeleon. Or Charmander. Well, we could win that way. If they still don't have Zard, and they switch to Charmander, they would have to. Because we can take them out now. Yeah, they just didn't get what they needed. Wow. Well, that last match was kind of unfortunate, but we take those where I'm from. We got Abra and Ghastly. But since we have Haunter, we're gonna lead with Ghastly here. Are we first or second? We're second. Okay. We could do some 20 damage. Not bad. Then we don't need to invest energy anymore. Because we can still attack them for 50 and we can start building up our Abra in the back. The thing about Greninja is it could be anything, you see? They got Wigglytuff. I wouldn't have guessed that. They could still be something off the walls. Anyway, still. That was a loaded sentence. What I mean by that is they could still be running Dragonite, you know? You never really know with Greninja. Do we put the second Abra down? I feel like we don't. We'll Suffocating Gas here. There you go. And we could Haunter and surprise attack them. And if we get heads, we do take the KO. We've been positive on heads so far today. 2 out of 2. Let's see if we can keep that. Ooh, are they gonna X-Speed into Jigglypuff? They don't. Okay, we got Kadabra. Let's evolve. Let's put down the Abra, I think, now. Just for insurance. We don't want them red carding us and getting it back to us. And let's just see if we get heads. No heads. Okay, but they do have to switch now. And our Haunter did a little dance. That's the first Tails of today. And that's where the other one would have been better. We would have got 30 damage there. And we would have been able to take them out with the Giovanni, but we're not here for if-ands. We're here now. Ooh, it looks like they're running Coughing as well, I would guess. And they do Sabrina us. We're just gonna put Kadabra out, I guess. We research. Why not? Let's see if we get Alakazam here. Sabrina and Professor Research. Okay, the question is... I don't risk this, right? I just gotta sacrifice the energy. And potentially the Haunter. But we could pick up a KO here if we're lucky. Let's see if we are. Well, it's kind of at odds now, right? Yeah. Kind of fair. Maybe it was worth keeping... not taking that KO though and keeping our Haunter. Right? And then we could potentially save for a Gengar, but... Wiggly's gonna take us out. And I think we gotta put... Abra in the front, right? We gotta sacrifice it. And we gotta hope we pull Alakazam here. Even then, it's not looking great. There's the Coughing. We thought they had it. Haunter comes in. Haunter goes out. Abra goes into the front. You're up to bat, Abra. You're just here as a sacrificial lamb. And hopefully, we pull ourselves to Alakazam. There's the Gengar. That's BM. We would have lived that right there had we drawn that earlier. There's Kadabra. Doesn't matter, but it gets it out of our hand. And we got Gengar, which is not really what we wanted. We wanted Alakazam. But we have another chance. We got one more turn. 2 out of 6. Not bad odds, right? Less than half, but a little less than half. Not like overly less than half, right? Let's see what happens here. Ooh, they put Weezing in the front. I guess that makes sense. They don't want to take all that damage, right? And that's a lot of damage on us, right? They will KO us next turn. There's Ghastly. I guess we're pivoting. Sabrina doesn't really accomplish anything, but it makes me feel better. So we're gonna do it. It doesn't accomplish anything, but like I said, it makes me feel better. They KO us. We gotta switch in Ghastly. We can only get to Haunter. Haunter does not live Weezing. If we had the other Haunter, we would live, by the way. Unless they attack us here anyways. Okay, that's fine. I guess we gotta switch Kadabra to the front. There's Kadabra. They could retreat and attack us with Weezing, which is bad. But we kind of don't have a choice at the moment. Okay, they're gonna switch to Weezing here. We're gonna take a lot of damage, but maybe we draw Kadabra. I mean Alakazam, right? Hopefully. Okay, that's a lot of damage, right? But we're gonna be fine here. Well. If we're not gonna win, we could at least morally get the victory here. Haunter, show him what the heads flip does. We obviously lost here. How much do they do? 50. Yeah, they do 60. Which is not enough to KO us, but it's not great. And we do get the heads. Pow! Hold that for me. But they have Greninja, so it is a KO. And they could just choose who they want to KO here. Let's see what they do. Oh, that's kind of annoying here. There goes Kadabra. Alright, well, I'm still happy with how the video went today. Haunter mostly treated us well. But, if you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltinian out. Peace.